Greeting my dear students, welcome to my class. Students, in the previous class I told you about the art integrated project of English, how you are gonna make it, what you can do, and I told you about the last date also, but in that video I made one mistake. I was saying that you have to submit this art integrated project up to 7th of November. I wanted to say 7th of December. So the last date of submitting the art integrated project of English for you is 7th of December. So, and it is must for everyone. I have told you in that video. Then in the next video I have told you about the summary of the next chapter of your English supplementary book, Footprints Without Feet. Then chapter name is Bholi and it is written by K.A. Abbas. I told you the brief summary of this chapter. Now you have an idea that what is this chapter all about. And this chapter is about a girl, about a timid, scared girl, little girl, and about her transformation over the years with the help of motivating, supporting, caring, and inspiring behavior towards the little girl of a teacher. The name of the girl is Bholi, and she was the youngest in her family. She was not treated well because she looked ugly. Why did she look ugly? The reason I have told you in the summary. We will do the explanation of the chapter. You will come to know. So she was sent to school where she met a teacher. The teacher, she used to stammer also. She used to whenever she used to speak, she used to stammer, and other kids of her age used to make fun of her. So she decided, I will not speak much, and whenever she used to speak, she used to stammer. She was very she was less in confidence, and timid, weak girl, ugly looking girl. So she was very low in confidence, but her teacher spoke to her very nicely, talked to her very nicely. She motivated her, she inspired her to do well in her life, and over the years she transformed from a weakling girl, ugly, weak, timid girl, into a brave woman who can take her own decision. And this was the summary of this chapter named Bholi, which is written by K.A. Abbas. Now we are going to do the explanation of the chapter. So I hope you all have your books with you, and the chapter 9 Bholi of your footprints of your English supplementary book, Footprints Without Feet. And my dear students, I hope you all have your books with you. Page number 55 54. So now we will do the explanation of the chapter. Bholi. From her very childhood, Bholi was neglected at home. Why did her teacher take special interest in her? Did Bholi measure up to her teacher's expectations? So, as I also told you that since her childhood only, very childhood means when she was she was born and she was 1 or 2 years old only, and she was neglected at home. मतलब उसको नज़रअंदाज किया जाता था, इग्नोर किया जाता था. Why did her teacher take special interest in her? उसकी टीचर ने क्यों special interest लिया उसमें? Did Bholi measure up to her teacher's expectation? Teacher expected something from her. So did Bholi meet with the teacher's expectations or not? We will find out that. Before we start the chapter, there are 2 read and find out questions are given. We will read, then we will find out the answers of these questions. First is, why is Bholi's father worried about her? And second is, for what unusual reason is Bholi sent to school? Okay, so we will read it. Yeah, we will read it. Yes, and then we will find out. So I am going to explain now. So her name was Sulekha, but since her childhood, everyone had been calling her Bholi, the simpleton. Simpleton, my dear students, if you will turn the pages at the end of this chapter, simpleton meaning is given, a foolish person easily tricked by others. So that's why the chapter name is also Bholi. A person who can easily, who is a very innocent, very मासूम जिसको हम बोलते हैं, and can be easily tricked by other people, easily fooled by other people. So उसका नाम तो सुलेखा था, बट सिंस हर चाइल्डहुड एवरीवन हैड बीन कॉलिंग हर भोली द सिंपलिटन. उसको सब बचपन से भोली ही बुलाते थे, जिसे आसानी से बेवकूफ़ बनाया जा सकता था, अपनी बातों में लिया जा सकता था. शी वॉज द फोर्थ डॉटर ऑफ नंबरदार रामलाल. And Nambardar, I think meaning is also given, an official who collects revenue. So her father was an official person who used to collect the revenue. So Nambardar, Ramlal, father name was Ramlal and position was Nambardar. When she was 10 months old, she had fallen off the coat on her head, and perhaps, so when she was only 10 years old, she was fallen off her coat, जिसमें उस बच्चे को लिटाया जाता है, झूलना या पालना, उसमें से वो गिर गई, on her head, and perhaps it had damaged some sort of her brain. और उसी वक्त उसको जो चोट लगी सर में, 10 महीने की थी जब वो, उस वजह से उसको कुछ पार्ट ब्रेन का डैमेज हो गया. That was why she remained a backward child. And वो ही एक रीज़न था जिसकी वजह से वो एक पिछड़ गई बाकी बच्चों से ग्रोथ के मामले में. And came to be known as भोली the simpleton. और उसे भोली बुलाया जाने लगा, बेवकूफ़ लड़की है, भोली भाली सी, क्योंकि वो उतने ग्रोथ नहीं कर पाया उसका माइंड. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट एक्सीडेंट शी मेट, शी fell down from her coat on her head, and that injury damaged her some part of her brain. At birth, the child was very fair and pretty. When she was born, she was very fair and pretty. बहुत सुंदर थी, बहुत अच्छी दिखती थी, बहुत ही गोरी चिट्टी थी. But when she was 2 years old, लेकिन जब वो 2 साल की हुई, what happened? She had an attack of smallpox. Only the eyes were saved, but the entire body was permanently disfigured by deep black poke marks. So when she was 2 years old, she had an attack of smallpox. means छोटी माता, बड़ी माता चिकन पॉक्स, बड़ी माता स्मॉल पॉक्स, छोटी माता दाने निकल आते हैं शरीर पे, बॉडी पे या पीठ पे, है ना, उसको वो हुआ. ओनली द आईज वर सेड, बट इट वॉज टू सीवियर, मतलब काफ़ी गंभीर हो गया. सम किड्स इफ़ दे निकलते हैं तो सिर्फ पीठ पे होते हैं, कईयों के सिर्फ हाथ में, मुंह पे, बस उसकी पूरी की पूरी बॉडी में हो गया. ओनली आइज वर सेव्ड, बट द इंटायर बॉडी वॉज परमानेंटली डिसफिगर्ड बाय डीप ब्लैक पोक. तो उसकी पूरी बॉडी पे काले से धब्बे से निशान रह गए. और लिटिल सुलेखा कुडंट स्पीक टिल शी वॉज 5. Until she was 5 years old, she was not able to speak. She couldn't speak. बोल भी नहीं सकती थी. And when at last she learned to speak, she stammered. Stammered means when you have a problem in speaking, you are trying to speak the words, and the words are like I am speaking the words. If I have to speak Bholi, so I can speak in at one go. But people who have this stammering problem, हकलाना जिसको हम बोलते हैं, they cannot speak Bholi or Abbas at one go. Like if they will try to say, they will say Bholi, Abbas. Like this they will speak. They will वो हकलाते हैं, stammer. The other children, until she was 5, she was very pretty when she was born, but when she was 2 years old, because of the smallpox, she had an attack of smallpox, so her whole body was permanently disfigured by the black marks, black poke marks. तो अच्छी दिखती थी लड़की, बहुत सुंदर थी, लेकिन उसकी माता की वजह से दाने निकला, सारे काले निशान छोड़ के उसकी पूरी बॉडी पर, ओनली आंखें बची उसकी ढंग से. और वो 5 साल तक बोल भी नहीं सकती थी. और जब उसने बोलना शुरू किया 5 साल के बाद, तो वो हकलाने लगी. जब भी वो बोलती थी तो हकलाती थी. द अदर चिल्ड्रन ऑफन मेड फन ऑफ हर एंड मिमिक्ड हर. and because she used to stammer, and kids at the age of 5 or 6, they some grown up kids or mature people also make fun of these, the people who stammer, which we should not do, and I never do, and I want you people also not to do that, not to make fun of those people, because it's not good. And though at the age of 5 or 6, children do all these things, small kids, so other kids used to make fun of her, and they used to mimic her, uski copy bhi karte the, uska mazak udate the. As a result, she talked very little, so she decided that I will not talk. She talked very little, बहुत कम बात करती थी, बहुत ही कम बोलती थी. So the next paragraph, my dear students, Ramlal had 7 children. Ramlal, father of Bholi, he had 7 children, and Bholi 3 sons and 4 daughters. 3 ladke, 4 ladkiyan, and the youngest of them was Bholi. The youngest of them, out of the 7 children, Bholi was the youngest one, मतलब सबसे छोटी थी, सबसे बाद में पैदा हुई थी. It was a prosperous farmer's household and there was plenty to eat and drink. Prosperous मतलब काफ़ी खुशहाल समृद्ध उसका घर था, किसान का घर था, और वहाँ पर खाने और पीने के लिए कभी किसी चीज़ की कमी नहीं थी, बहुत कुछ था. All the children except Bholi were healthy and strong. So all the children in Ramlal's house except Bholi, except means के अलावा, भोली के अलावा सारे के सारे बच्चे काफ़ी हेल्दी और स्ट्रॉन्ग थे. The sons had been sent to the city to study in schools and later in colleges. जो लड़के थे ना, village scene you all know, it happens nowadays also, but very no, you can say less amount, but it happened way back. So the sons had been sent to the city. लड़कों को उसने भेजा था कहाँ पढ़ने के लिए, बाहर, and already been married. तो तीनों के तीनों लड़कियों की पढ़ाई शहर में हुई थी, और तीनों के तीनों they all 3 were already married. The second daughter of the daughters, the sons had been sent to the city to study in schools and later in college. पहले उनको शहर पढ़ने स्कूल में भेजा गया, शहर में, और फिर उसके बाद कॉलेज पढ़ने के लिए शहर ही भेजा गया. Of the daughters, जो लड़कियां थी, राधा the eldest मतलब सबसे बड़ी लड़की थी, जो had already been married. Only Radha had already been married. The second daughter, Mangla's marriage had also been settled, and the second number daughter, the eldest was Radha. She had been already married, and the second number daughter, Mangla's marriage had also been settled. उसकी शादी भी तय हो गई थी. And when that was done, Ramlal would think of the third Champa, and when Ramlal had settled the marriage of second daughter, then she thought of the third daughter Champa. They were good looking. तीनों के तीनों अच्छी दिखती थी, सुंदर थी, healthy girls, and it was not difficult to find bridegrooms for them, because it is easy to find a girl who looks pretty, healthy, strong, and so there is no problem of finding a groom for the girls. So they all 3 looked good. They were good looking, healthy and strong, no problem in speaking also. So it was an easy task for Ramlal to find grooms for them, and he managed to do it. But Ramlal was worried about Bholi. She had neither good looks nor intelligence. ना तो वो अच्छी दिखती थी because of the attack of the smallpox when she was 2 years old, and she was not an intelligent girl also, बुद्धिमान भी नहीं थी. She was a kind of a person who can be easily fooled, who can be easily tricked. Bholi was 7 years old when Mangla was married. Mangla, the second number daughter, when Bholi was 7 years old, Mangla was married. The same year's primary school for girls was opened in their village. The Tehsildar Sahib came to perform its opening ceremony. He said to Ramlal, as a revenue official, you are the representative of the government in the village, and so you must set an example to the villagers. You must send your daughters to school. So when Bholi was 7 years old, her sister Mangala was married. Second number daughter of Ramlal was married, and in the same year, one primary school opened. As you know, Ramlal was the revenue official, so the Sildar Sahib told him to send, because he was the revenue official, representative of the government in that village. So he told Ramlal to send his daughters in the school to set an example. You must send your daughters to school. He gave an order to Ramlal which he couldn't refuse. That night when Ramlal consulted his wife, she cried, "Are you crazy? If girls go to school, who will marry them?" At that point of time, it was not considered like in their village, it was not thought to be very good idea of sending girls to school, because then they have a problem in getting their getting them married. So she cried, she cried and said, "Are you crazy? क्या आप पागल हो गए हैं? If girls go to school, अगर लड़की स्कूल जाएंगी तो who will marry them? उनसे शादी कौन करेगा?" But Ramlal had not the courage to disobey the Tehsildar. So Ramlal didn't have the courage to say no, my girls will not go to school. He didn't have the courage to say no. So at last his wife said, wife said that, "Okay, I will tell you what to do. Send Bholi to school. As it is, there is little chance of her getting married. With her ugly face and lack of sense, let the teachers at school worry about her." So when Ramlal's wife saw that he cannot say no to Tehsildar, he doesn't have the guts, he doesn't have the courage. So she gave him an idea that we can do one thing, we can send Bholi to school, because she is there are less chances of her getting married, because she has an ugly face and lack of sense also, समझदार भी नहीं है, and she doesn't look that good. So let the teachers at the school, they will take care about her, they will worry about her. She gave this idea to her husband. So now two questions, my dear students, before we start the explanation of the chapter. First question is, why is Bholi's father worried about her? So Bholi's father had 4 daughters, 3 sons and 4 daughters. Out of all the daughter and sons, Bholi was the youngest, and other 3 sisters of Bholi were pretty young, good looking, and they have sense also, healthy and strong. But Bholi was neither had good looks nor the intelligence. Ramlal was worried about Bholi for this reason, because Bholi did not look good, she looked ugly, and she was not an intelligent or wise girl. She was a kind of a girl who can easily be fooled by others. So he was worried. You can simply write that Ramlal was worried about Bholi because, like her 3 sisters, she was not pretty and good looking, and she didn't have the intelligence. Next question is, for what unusual reasons is Bholi sent to school? Well, answer is given here, that one primary school was open in the school, and the Sildar said to Ramlal that being a government representative in this village, you must set an example for other people in the village. So you have to send your daughters in the school. And wife, when he discussed this idea with her wife said that if we will send our daughters to school, who will marry? At last she gave Ramlal an idea that we will send Bholi to school, because she had very less chances of getting married, so teachers will worry about her or take care about her. That's why she decided to that's why Bholi was sent to school. These were unusual reasons, otherwise they would have never sent Bholi to school. Now another 2 read and find out questions are given, my dear students, and we will read it and find out. Does Bholi enjoy her first day at school? Does she find her teacher different from the people at home? So let's do the further explanation of the chapter. The next day, Ramlal caught Bholi by the hand and said, "Come with me, I will take you to school." Bholi was frightened. She didn't know what a school was like. She remembered how a few days ago their old cow, Lakshmi, had been turned out of the house and sold. So next day, when the Silda said and wife gave him an idea that send Bholi to school. So Ramlal, caught Bholi's hand and said, "Let come with me, I'll take you to school." Bholi was frightened, बहुत ज़्यादा डर गई, भयभीत हो गई, because she didn't have any idea that what a school is, what a school was like, and she remembered, उसको याद था कि कुछ दिन पहले उनकी गाय लक्ष्मी had been turned out of the house, उसको घर से बाहर ले जाया गया और बेच दिया गया. No, she shouted in terror, आतंक, भय, उसको डर इतना लग गया था कि वो चिल्लाई, no, and pulled her hand away from her father's grip, और पकड़ से छुड़ा लिया उसने हाथ चिल्लाते हुए, no बोलते हुए. What's the matter with you, you fool? Shouted Ramlal. Ramlal also shouted that, "What's the matter with you, you fool? तुम बेवकूफ़ लड़की, क्या समस्या है? I am only taking you to school." Then he told his wife, "Let her wear some decent clothes today, or else what will the teachers and the other school girls think of us when they see her?" Ramlal shouted at Bholi, and then he said, "I am only taking you to school." Then he said to his wife, then let her wear some decent clothes. Let her wear some decent clothes, otherwise we will leave a bad impression in front of teachers and other school girls when they will see her. New clothes had never been made for Bholi. Bholi never ever had any new clothes. She was 7 years old, but she never got any new clothes from her parents. The old dresses of her sisters were passed on to her. No one cared to mend or wash her clothes, and the new dresses of her sisters, when they used to become old, that old dresses of her sister used to be given to her, and no one cared, not even her mother cared to mend, अच्छे से रखना, ध्यान रखना, और wash her clothes, तय करना या उसके कपड़े धोना, never ever, no one did that. But today she was lucky. आज वो काफ़ी खुशकिस्मत थी, lucky, to receive a clean dress which had shrunk means sukad jana, after many washings, and no longer fitted Champa. So today she was lucky. It was a lucky day for her because she got a new dress which was shrunk आफ्टर मैनी वॉशिंग्स एंड नो लॉन्गर फिटेड. चंपा की ड्रेस थी एक नई जो सुकुड़ गई थी और कई बार धोने के बाद भी उसको नहीं आई थी. तो शी वॉज गिवन दैट न्यू ड्रेस ऑफ चंपा. शी वॉज इवन बाथेड एंड ऑयल वॉज रब्ड इनटू हर ड्राई एंड मैटेड हेयर. शी वॉज इवन bathed, उसको नहलाया भी गया, विच नेवर हैपन बिफोर. एंड ऑयल, उसको ऑयल भी लगाएगा उसके बालों पर. रब्ड हर इनटू हर ड्राई एंड मैटेड हेयर, गंदे से सूखे पड़े हेयर को काफ़ी अच्छे से मला गया, ऑयल मालिश की गई, उसको नहलाया गया, उसको नई ड्रेस दी गई. इट हैपन फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम. Only then did she begin to believe that she was being taken to a place better than her home. And when this thing happened, these things happened with her for the first time, and then only she believed that, okay, today I got a bath, I got a new dress, my hair my hair are oiled properly, so I must be they must send me, or they are sending me to a better place, far better place than home, because these things never happened with her. No, she used to get old dresses of her sisters. Nobody used to take care of the dresses or wash her clothes, or nobody used to take care about the things that she has taken a bath or not. So if she is remaining unhygienic, so nobody used to take care, even her mother also. So when these things happened to her, she begin to believe, उसको ये विश्वास होना शुरू हुआ that she was being taken, they are sending her to a place better than her house, other her home. When they reached the school, the children were already in their classroom. So when they reached, they here means Ramlal, her father, and she, when they reached the school, the children were already in the classrooms. Ramlal handed over his daughter to the headmistress. So Ramlal ने headmistress means principal को दे दिया अपनी बेटी को. Left alone, the poor girl looked about her with fear-laden eyes. So when she was left alone, Ramlal just handed over the girl to the headmistress, the principal. She was left alone. So the poor girl, बेचारी भोली, looked about her with fear-laden eyes. आँखों में भय भरा हुआ था उसकी, डर सहमी हुई सी आँखें, डरी हुई सी आँखों से उसने उसे देखा. There were several rooms, इधर उधर वहाँ कई सारे रूम थे. And in each room girls like her squatted on mats, reading from books or writing on slates. So she saw with fear-laden eyes, डरी सहमी आँखों से उसने इधर उधर देखा. that there were several rooms, कई रूम थे. in every room girls like her squatted, बैठे हुए, squat पालती मार के ज़मीन पे बैठे हुए थे. on mats थे. reading from books, either they were reading from books or writing in their slates. So the headmistress asked Bholi to sit down in a corner in one of the classrooms. So headmistress, the principal, took her in a room and said that you can sit in that corner, sit down in a corner in one of the classrooms. उसको वहाँ पे कोने में बैठने के लिए कहा. So my dear students, in today's class we will read up to here only. I want all of you to read this chapter up to here, here we have read. So read it again, revise it again, and we will meet tomorrow. Till then, take care of yourselves and your family members too. Thank you.